I grew up in Montreal. I was born and raised there. I went to undergrad there at McGill University and studied environmental science. And I came to Maryland because of its environmental law program. So I wanted to be near DC where I could get access to international institutions and start building a career in international law and gain a global perspective. But I also wanted to be close to the community and see the way the law interacts with real people on an everyday basis. Coming from Canada, my understanding of the US legal system was much more minimal than everybody else's, and the faculty are so talented and they worked with me to learn all the issues and to get up to speed. It's been amazing to have such a supportive group of faculty. It's really easy to get access to their offices, to talk with them, to build mentor relationships with them. And they know people all over the country and they're leading experts in their fields. And so that's really been the highlight for me. The student body at Maryland is very diverse. People have very different life experiences than my own. People have grown up in places all around the US. There are other fellow Canadians here. I've also met people from other countries. So you really get a lot of different perspectives, and you see that in the way people interact with one another in classes, in the way people engage with different issues, and it really makes our legal debates more interesting because you get to see a larger plurality of voices. One of the great things about Maryland is that it's a relatively small school, so it's really easy to get involved. It's really easy to do things in the school, in the community, in Washington. When you're in Maryland, there are just lots of opportunities. Next year, I'm going to be doing a one-year fellowship with an organization. It's one of the leading organizations in privacy law, and it will be a crash course in privacy law. I was able to get that fellowship through some of our professors here who are leaders in that field. And this organization is international. They have members all over the world, including in Canada. And so I'm confident that if I decide to go back to Canada afterwards, there will be avenues to do that. If I decide I want to stay here in New York, in Washington, in California, or in Europe, there will be avenues for that too. Having an American JD is extremely valuable. It's a degree that opens doors across borders and is generally valued everywhere. One of the really cool things about American law schools is that each one specializes in certain areas of law, and there's a lot more diversity in what you get to do when you choose American schools. And Maryland had a great environmental law program, a burgeoning international law program, and I wanted to be in a place where I could focus my studies on those issues.